The newest legendaries added to this game look insane. Let's get right into it. What up, team? It's your boy MurderInc here, back again with another Raid Shadow Legends video here today on the test server, going over all of the new legendaries, what they look like, what their animations look like. Listen, these guys look incredible. Starting off with Jingwon, Shadowkin, HP based legendary. What's the problem? Their kits. Their kits are the problem. But like I said, hey, I'm a huge aesthetics fan here. Like I said, we are in the test server, and I just want to show you guys the animations of this guy, what he looks like. I mean, look at this. Come on, look how cool this guy looks. I wish his kit wasn't terrible. I'm going to be honest with you guys. It transfers a random debuff from this champion to the target. Sick. Attacks one enemy. Already terrible. 74% chance up to 100. Increasing the duration of 2 random debuffs. Why random? Places block active skills if it's under decreased accuracy or decreased crit damage buff. What do we think is going to be an A3? Double hit A2. First hit has an 80% chance up to 100 of decreased accuracy AoE. Second hit decreased crit damage debuff. Also places strengthen on this champion, not all champions by the way. Void legendary also. Listen, decreased crit damage is a hard sell in all content because why? Let me know. Anybody? Answer. PvE content has 15% crit rate unless they are strong affinity and have the bonus affinity crit rate. So decreasing the crit damage off of 15% chance is not good. Now arena, decreased accuracy is good for arena, I will give it that. Which makes decreased crit damage much better in arena, but who's using this guy in arena? What else in this kit says, oh, this is a good arena champion? Increase the duration, whatever, attacking one enemy. If this was AoE block active skill, I would say okay, right? I would definitely say okay. Immune to fear, true fear, freeze, provoke, sleep, stun, petrification. When one of those debuffs are replaced on an ally, removes it and places block debuffs on the ally for 2 turns. It's a single ally. It's a 4-turn cooldown. This may sound really good to some people, but if you get AoE, true feared, frozen, provoke, slept, stun, petrified, it removes it on a ally. Void legendary, by the way. So like I said, this guy looks incredible. Art team, hands down, hats off to you. Nothing about the way this guy looks stupid or funny to me. You guys are gonna see the other legendaries for sure, and like I have them all geared so we can show you the animations as well, but they went so much further than I've seen them go before. We do have a lot of cool champions, but this batch of champions are fantastic. Next we have Holsring. Now this is like a legendary outlaw monk who's an uncommon champion. Did great. Look at this black effect here with the skull coming out. Love it a lot. Matches the armor. They went a bit extra with it. I love it. The weapon's basic, but I can feel that. I like that a lot. Now, once again, his skills. 2 times at random. 2 times at random. I've said this 100 times. Hate this part of the game. Anything at random. Places increased attack buff on this champion only if it's critical. Legendary, by the way. The A2 attacks 3 times at random, ignoring defense. If they're under Hex, will ignore further defense. Against if they're under Hex and they're Bannerlord or Night Revenant. Okay, 3-turn cooldown if it's fully booked. The A3 attacks 4 times at random. I mean, maybe this hits hard. I don't really care because it's so RNG. 4 times at random Hex, 75 up to 100% chance for 3 turns. Decent duration. Bannerlord, Night Revenant cannot be resisted, so you don't need accuracy. Each hit has a 75% chance of stealing 25% turn meter. So if you were saying, oh, sick Hydra champion, they just made that part useless for Hydra. Steals 50 if it's part of those 2 factions, being Bannerlord and Night Rev. If the champion's turn meter is at 75% or more after the steal, Perfect Veil on this champion. Perfect Veil works for Hydra, but like I said, you're not stealing turn meter. Now you could be above that and this could still work for you, but it's not AoE, so I don't know. If this champion attacks 2 targets under Hex debuff during the same turn, places Perfect Veil on this champion will not counterattacks, sure. Increases critical damage by 30% while under a perfect veil buff. So this guy can do crazy damage, but his kit just falls short. That doesn't take away from how cool he looks, in my opinion, of course. Moving on to the next champion, which I think is the coolest one that was added. Look at this guy. Danig Skullreap. Orcs, attack-based legendary. Oh my. This is... I want him. Look at that cape. Look at his weapons. Look at his face. I am so... I don't know. When I first saw this out, my jaw dropped. I said... this guy's crazy. I mean, let me know if I'm overreacting, but I'm a sucker for aesthetics, and this guy, he's probably one of the best looking in the game in my personal opinion. Krutrox is really nice, Partio's nice, but I'm all about this appearance here. Orc's my favorite faction for sure. And anyways, what does he do? Defense down 30 up to a 50% chance on that A1. Decent, the chance increases to 50 or 70% if it's under fear or true fear. Not the worst thing in the world. A2 attacks all enemies, places decreased accuracy, and a true fear debuff for 1 turn, up to 100% chance. So, I mean, this is nice. High elf, dark elf cannot resist these debuffs. Sure, okay, maybe this hits hard. Maybe it doesn't have very good damage multipliers. Not as far as what the A2 multiplier is, but as far as the multipliers the books added. I always look at that first, because if you start seeing 10, 15% multiple times in the book damage, that's how you know it's going to hit, or for the most part at least, really hard. Next we have an A3, attacks one enemy, will ignore shield buffs. Okay. Decreases the cooldown of battle flow, which is this skill, by 2 turns. Fills this champion's turn meter by 30% and places 30% increased crit damage buff on this champion if the attack kills an enemy. So I guess like single target nuker, get an extra turn, use the AoE here. Although it doesn't work that way, just swiping a legendary quality by the way. He's at 30% turn meter, you're not getting an extra turn, you're not cutting anybody off. If this was extra turn, I think his value would be through the roof here. We have lots of damage on this, so this could potentially hit hard, but we have so many champions that do this in the game, it's just crazy. Heals this champion by 50% of the enemy's max HP. They probably should have specified that. Every time this champion kills an enemy. Also grants an extra turn every time this champion kills an enemy from the High Elves and Dark Elves faction. So they're trying to do faction synergy. That's great. I respect it. But like I said, these kits and skills, unless this guy's the #1 damage dealer in the game, possible, I don't know, I haven't tested it. I just want to show you the animations, because who's gonna have this guy day 1? I mean, people should be pulling for, if you're a whale at least. Like I said, I'm debating on pulling for this guy if he ever comes up in a 10 times event. Help me, please, someone spare me, but this guy looks insane. Opardin Clanfather, I'm going to do a separate video on this guy, breaking down all of his skills. I'm not going to comment too much on his kit. We all know what he does. Let's take a look at him in game here. I'm going to show you him, of course, in a real scenario so we can see his animations, but he is a skinwalker for sure, and he was adopted by a barbarian, born into the faction, whatever, and he looks okay. I guess okay's the only word I really have for that guy. I believe that is the only... Yeah, so those are the legendaries. So let's go ahead into campaign here. I do have them with, I mean, gear enough to go first at least. So let's go ahead. 12-6. I mean, we don't really care about damage at all here. So that being said, let's find our new guys. HP in all battles. I guess we can check out the auras since I conveniently neglected them. There's just one. Perfect. Let's get it. Let's see the abilities. I haven't looked at them yet. I waited for the video so I can see it and be either excited or disappointed with you guys. Okay, the what's his face look-alike outlaw monk uncommon champion, 3 times at random. Let's see if it's cool. Okay, arrows raining from the sky, not bad. Okay, my favorite. Shh. Everyone be quiet. This is my favorite champion. Better be cool. AoE, Bane of Elves. I mean, that's different. That's different. I was expecting something more flashy than that, but I like that a lot. So I didn't pick this up the first time. Now that I clearly see he's holding bombs, like sticks of dynamite, and he's throwing them, they're exploding. That's a twist. I respect that. Okay. The next guy is, oh, the Void. Okay, the Void. So A2, single target hit. Let's see it. Kind of cool. I don't know if I remember anyone else having something like that, but I can't say if it's new or not. It does look new-ish with the shockwave going forward, but like I said, cannot confirm any of that for you. Now we have the Fusion AoE. Let's take a look. I mean, recycled from many champions by now. Forget about that guy. Witchfinder, back to the Outlaw Monk lookalike here. 4 times at random. Let's see. Okay. Okay. That's cool. That is cool. I want to see that again. I want to see that again. I was, when that first happened, I wasn't sure, but, and that's actually the same animation as Outlaw Monk. So that was recycled, but that's the coolest by far, as much as I love this guy. Unless this is crazy. Is A1, or his single target, presumably hard hitting. That's underwhelming by a lot. Okay. Haven't lost hope yet. Double hit AoE. What do we got? Mr. Void Legendary. Recycled from Trunda. I don't know. I'm not really feeling it. This is just like a ally effect. The runes on the ground look pretty cool. That's definitely not unique though. I've seen that before. This is the arrows that fly from the sky. That's okay. The A1, just a nice uppercut here. Man, this is just something else though. There's him throwing the daggers here. Then we have this again, which this was decent. Throws the kind of boomsticks or whatever you want to call them. This one again. It could be new. I think they have improved the, I guess, flying particles in the backside at least. This A1 here, downward smash. I respect that. All right. All right, everyone watch this. If you missed it the first time, just check this out. I mean, that's so cool. It's like a ghost is going behind them and stabbing them in the back. Well done. I mean, kind of like how shocked I was when I saw the model for this guy right here. It's taking a turn. That ability is something else. So, coolest animations. Personal opinion here. Holsring first. Danig. I might be biased because I think he's the coolest looking, but I do like that dynamite stick throw for sure here. If you guys want to see some type of damage showcase of these champions just for fun, or if you get lucky enough to pull them, let me know which ones you want to see here. What are your overall thoughts? You don't have to talk about the fusion, mostly the 3 new legendaries that are being added to the game here, but yeah. I'm not going to showcase these guys in gear for this video because I was blown away by their art department for the first time in a long time. We get spoiled for sure with this game. Just go to any other game and you'll see how terrible their graphics are. But these guys really stood out to me. Maybe you didn't see it the same way. Let me know for sure. Which one of these is your favorite? That's what I want to know. Who did you like the most? Look-wise, animation-wise, but this is why I play. Everyone has their reason to play. Some people like the grind. Some people like the gameplay. Some people like the RNG. I'm just kidding. If you do, you're crazy. I like the way the game looks. I think that's the biggest draw for me and many players. You can correct me if I'm wrong on that one, but so that's going to conclude this video today. Short and sweet, showcasing my favorite part of the game, something I enjoy for sure. That was I'm probably going to watch that a few times after recording this. Anyways, if you guys enjoy this content, smash that like button, subscribe, turn the notification bell, and I will see you all in my next upload.